How are you?
Great. How are you doing?
Good, thanks. I need assignments for Inspire Education for certificate OTAE.
Yeah, we just got your message on Gumtree.
Yeah.
So,
Yes. So you have? Yeah.
definitely, we have completed this course for a multitude of times. That's for certain. We can show you some samples if you like.
Then that should be fine. So you guys will do it, or you will send me all the assignments, like the solution one?
That's right, yes. We, well, first of all, we need to see your, the files, the workbooks, because, the Inspire Education, they might update those workbooks, the questions within the workbooks from time to time. We just need to confirm if the current questions match the previous questions that we have done, and that could make our jobs a lot easier if they have very similar questions, or if they don't, we will adjust.
No, that's fine. Yeah, you're right. So how much charge per design?
How much in total,
So
right?
yeah, how much in total? Because there
Yeah.
are more designs, right?
That's right.
First we go design.
Yes.
If the results are satisfactory, then I will do the second one and third one.
Yes. That's correct. We provide at least one time free revision or editing if or should any of your assessors find anywhere unsatisfactory within a certain time frame, say 10 calendar days to 2 weeks, if you notify us within this time frame, 10 days to 2 weeks.
That's right.
Yeah. And
Okay.
we
I
have,
already have done it, so I'm sure there will be no issues, right?
yeah, so may I ask what are the subjects that you have done? The design cluster or the assignments cluster or the delivery cluster?
I think I need to done all of them, so I haven't done any of them. So
Okay.
it's easy for me to go and find the answers, but I wanna do.
Great.
Uh,
We have, I believe we have the model answers for every theoretical assignment workbooks. Yeah. So yeah, you see there are 3 workbooks that assess theoretical or knowledge, and there is 1.5 workbook that assess your practical skills, which they call it the vocational placement. Yeah. So our code in general only includes those knowledge assessment workbooks. That, yes, because
like say,
yeah, because
so that,
yes, the reason why we usually don't attempt those vocational placement on the behalf of our clients is because they require very unique inputs, such as signatures from your assessors or your supervisors, and the direct observations by yourself on the subjects you are being asked to observe. That's, yeah. However, we do have some previous observation samples from our previous clients. So, if you still wish to purchase them for your own reference, we can make a deal on that too. But in general, we only attempt the knowledge assignments. Yeah, which is
not the
uh-huh.
yeah, not the other ones, because knowledge assignments, it's fine, means I can do it myself, but I don't have time. But the only thing is
Work placement, right?
Yeah, work placement, where I think some of the work needs to be done or something.
Sure. Well,
If I get the model answer, I will tweak them around accordingly.
sure.
Should not be an issue.
We will do the best we can about that. But we first have to notify you, because it is our job, to let our clients know in advance that we won't hold any responsibility for the misuse of those those work samples from work placement.
No, I will. No, work placement is more.
Yes, you use, yeah. You will have to use them.
It's more like we need to go somewhere and present and get the signatures from them, or it's different?
That's right, yes. So basically, you will have to use them at your own risk,
No, I got it. I
Yeah?
can change them.
Great.
Yeah.
Glad we understand each other. Great. So yeah.
So my question is, some of the, because I never did, work placement ones are mostly likely you go somewhere and present and they assess you, or it's something different?
Definitely, it includes a site, an actual site visitation, but not that they are not limited to that. They can also include, like I said, a video recording or an audio recording of the subjects whom you do the practical work with. Well, but don't worry. We have several of those video or audio recordings. If you want, you just need to pay a bit of extra money to get access to them. That's no problem. Yeah.
Yeah, because I just need for reference, I can make my own. So
Uh-huh.
it's not a big deal. Because
Yeah.
I will be doing in IT or any of the other subject, not.
Sure.
So okay, let's say for design cluster, delivery, and all of that stuff.
Uh-huh.
For the workbook you're saying, and plus the rest of the modules which needs to be sample ones which I need, or sample, you can say the real one, but I will change them definitely. I have to, because they will gonna check it. So those ones, how much it will cost altogether?
Altogether, well, so far, like we have previously mentioned, we usually only attempt those knowledge assessment, and most of our customers, they only have to pay the price for the knowledge assessment. So yes, so I will give you the quote for all of your knowledge assessment first, which is 850. That's for all three of your workbooks, three of your knowledge assessment workbooks, but not exactly three, but 2.5, because there is the third workbook has a bit of work placement. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I think there are four. There are four modules there.
That's right. So for the work placement part, our fees are $50 per audio or per video. Yeah, that's it. We charge on a let's say on the numerical basis. One for each. Yeah, something like that.
Work placement means we have to do as part of the course.
Well, for the signatures, for the interviews, and for the direct observations, you will still have to attempt them on your own, because you don't want your assessors to get too suspicious about the answers you put there, right?
And that could be done in any of the sectors, or?
Yes, they will almost always notify you first in prior, and they will, the assessors or your supervisors will communicate with you and tell you directly about where to go and what to do and what to bring.
Okay, means they were gonna give us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Higher education one.
Definitely, they will. Yes, because it's their part of their job to provide you with those information. Because the course fee you already paid to them already include that. Yeah. So you don't have to worry about that. Yes, yes, your supervisors will take care of that.
I think in the first one, I know you're saying work placement one, but that's only one. But rest of the books have some assessments and thinkings, plan the lessons and all that stuff. So it's not only, finding the answers. There are certain ones which needs to be written. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, we
only the one.
yes, we consider those work placement assignments as well. We also have we have plenty of samples for the lesson plans or class plans. We have few of them. Yeah. So should you
We are worried about it and do the lesson plan and get the signature. That's it. Yeah.
yes, you just need to get the signature from your assessor or the supervisor. Yeah. But we will be providing you with those samples. Yes, if you are willing to pay a bit of additional fees for that, because yes, the quote 850 includes all knowledge assignments. Yeah. Yes, all knowledge assignments. Yeah, for those 3 subjects. Yeah. And there is one entire workbook that focuses solely on work placement. That's the most treacherous or tricky part. Yeah.
And that's the 4th one, or?
I'm afraid you will have to go through at least half of it on your own, because you don't want your assessor to get too suspicious, right? Because pretty much each and every question on that workbook requires your signature and the supervisor or the assessors, their signature and their own assessment about your assessment on somebody else, Yeah. So yeah, that's but still we will see what we can do about that. We will be sending you some of those samples as well, if you are willing to pay for it. There's no problem with that. We'll see what we can do. Yeah.
How much would be the cost if we need those samples and all that?
I'm afraid we do not have a definitive quote for the 4th workbook just yet. Because so far none of our previous customers ever requested that we complete the entire 4th.
So,
yeah.
I will check the 4th one which you are mentioning has got workplace.
Yes. So it is. Yes. So it is.
And then I will come back to you.
So it is best that you confirm with your assessors on what you need to do, what you don't need to do, and Yes, we highly advise that you do these things. Yes.
4th one there. Yeah, 4th one, let me check it and I'll get back to you. And then we can move from there about the rest of them.
So yeah, so far, the most dire or the most urgent things you need to consider is to complete your knowledge assessment first, because it forms the basis of your future work placement.
Yeah, let me check all of them, just go what sort of stuff, and I will drop you an email, right?
That's right, yes. You can either drop us an email or you can choose to ring us during our ordinary business hours, which is, I believe, hang on, let me check. Yes, our normal business hours, which is also the normal phone support hours, are 9 a.m. until 7 p.m. from Monday to Friday, and 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. on Saturday. All the times are the AEST, Australian East Standard Time.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All good. Yeah.
Great. So please feel free to ring us anytime during our ordinary business hours, and we will always be there to help. Yeah?
Sure.
Yeah. So yeah, Please allow me to repeat the quote for your knowledge assessment is 850 if you make 2 separate installments. Yeah. So yeah, do think about that, and please let us know what you think. Yes, after you confirmed with your assessor on what you need to do and what you don't need to do. Great.
I'll do that, and I will let you know.
Great. Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time, and hope to speak to you again soon.
Sure. Yeah,
Great.
sure.
Have a great day. Bye bye.